speaker, and his name is Matt. So welcome, Matt.
I hope everyone's doing well today. My name is Matt, and I'm here to talk to you today about a simple change you can make in your life. But first, I'm going to start with a question. How many people here have gone or do go regularly to the gym? Probably almost everyone. And when people go to the gym, they go with different goals in mind. Some people's goals are, aesthetic, looking better. Other people go for just the health benefits that, exercise and working out provides. But what I'm here to talk to you about is a simple change that you can make that will help you realize whatever your goal is more quickly. And this simple change is skipping breakfast. And most of you are probably like, what? Skip breakfast? All the experts say that, breakfast is such an important meal. And while studies have shown that people who skip breakfast do tend to have a higher body weight, that was only correlation, not causation. And so the difference there is that all they found was that people who skip breakfast also correlate with a higher body weight. That doesn't mean that skipping breakfast causes a higher body weight, only that, people have that higher body weight. It could be due to a variety of factors. People who skip breakfast probably tend to have poor sleeping habits, poor general eating habits, and they also didn't take into account in the studies muscle mass, which is a big factor in how much you weigh. But the actual term for what this change is called in your life is intermittent fasting. And so what you do during intermittent fasting is you fast for a period of time and then eat for a set period of time every day. So for example, one way to do it is to fast for 16 hours and then eat for 8. So you start eating at 12 and stop eating at 8 every night. And you don't eat any time outside of those 2 times. And most of you are probably like, why would I still do this? I like breakfast. Why would I skip breakfast? What are the benefits to intermittent fasting? And there are a lot of benefits to this. There's lots of health benefits that I'll get into in a second. But honestly, one of the benefits that you don't really know about until you start doing it is ease of schedule. When you don't have to worry about breakfast, you don't have to worry about waking up earlier to go get it. You don't have to worry about a lot of the advice that people give you about eat every 3 hours eat 6 meals a day every 3 hours for like maximum metabolism, which is a load of BS. So it really simplifies your schedule. But the health benefits are probably the biggest thing why you'd want to do this. And there's a lot of them. So the biggest one, and the one that people probably choose to adopt this style of eating for, is improvements in body composition. So this basically means losing fat, gaining muscle. And how does intermittent fasting help you do this? Well, during the period when you're fasting, your metabolism actually increases. Up to 72 hours of not eating food, your metabolism increases. After 72 hours is when your body actually enters starvation mode, and when your metabolism will start to decrease to protect your body. And then also during the period of fasting, you're burning fat for energy because your body's glycogen stores are depleted. So you got a double whammy in the fact that you're burning more energy, and all that energy that you're burning is coming from fat in your body. Another big benefit that helps with the muscle gain aspect is growth hormone increase. During periods of fasting, studies found that growth hormone increased in women up to 1,300% and in men up to 2,000%. And that was a study combined with weightlifting, but even if you don't weightlift, the growth hormone increase still happens. Another benefit of intermittent fasting for your overall health is that a process called cell autophagy increases. And this is basically your body's housekeeping system. So it gets rid of dead cells, mutated cells, and it really helps to regulate all the processes in your body. So it helps in cancer prevention, it helps in keeping your skin healthy, it helps in digestion, and all a variety of other benefits. Another thing is that, a big thing, is that digestion recruits, when you do eat and you're digesting food, that's a big process for your body to handle, and it recruits up to 30% of your body's energy to simply digest food. So when you're not eating, your body's freed up to do a lot of other processes, which include hormone production, like I talked about, growth hormone, like fat burning, which is a task that your body has to produce or to do to happen. Other physical benefits of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting normalizes your insulin and leptin sensitivity levels. So being insulin insensitive is what we call people who are diabetic, or they're extremely insulin insensitive. So anything you can do to improve your insulin sensitivity is a good thing, because this also helps you to use what you eat better for what your body actually needs instead of storing it as fat. It also normalizes ghrelin levels, which is known as a hunger hormone, so you feel less urges to, binge eat, or less cravings throughout the day. It lowers your triglyceride levels, reduces inflammation, and a big benefit is that it can help improve the healthy bacteria in your gut, which those bacteria are crucial for immune function, as well as digestion and other processes in your body. There are also mental benefits to intermittent fasting. When you intermittently fast, your body switches over to burning fat for energy, like I discussed. And how your brain functions during this time is, instead of burning sugar, it burns ketones. And ketones, when your brain burns ketones, it essentially protects your memory and learning functions, and slows the process of disease in the brain. So oftentimes, people with Alzheimer's will be prescribed by doctors, along with other things, to fast, because it slows the process of disease in the brain. The other thing that intermittent fasting does is boost production of a protein called the BDNF protein, which activates your brain stem cells to create new neurons. So basically, you're opening new neural pathways in your brain, which allows for greater learning capacity, as well as, like I said before, defense against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So in conclusion, intermittent fasting is a very easy thing to adopt into your life. You might be hungry like the first week you started, missing breakfast and stuff. But after that, your body adapts very quickly. And because of all these health benefits, I would strongly encourage everyone to give it a shot for 2 weeks. Try it. If you like it, great, stick with it. You feel great and a lot better, and have all these benefits. If not, you can switch back, but I don't think that anyone would do that. Any questions?
Any questions?